So, why do I have to lose my freedom of speech if I criticize the foreign government of Israel or the foreign I made the here we go Christian American? Why do I have to lose my freedom of speech if I criticize Jewish religion? You see, I got a problem with this. It's not even anti-Semitic to criticize Judaism or Israel. And they're just fiercely protecting them. How much is Trump defending Christianity? How much is he protecting white people? He loves defending Judaism in Israel, and there's no hate speech laws getting enacted. No one's freedom of speech is being taken for criticizing Christianity or white people or just Americans in general. Right now, fuck Christianity. I hate you, Christianity. Go forth, my people. Burn down all the Christian churches. Kill the white people. Kill and murder. Destroy and genocide the white race. Kill Christianity. None of those words are hate speech. None of those words. None of that's going to threaten my freedom of speech. And it would be doubly so. I'd be able to say and do whatever the hell I wanted. If I was just not Christian at all, and I was not white at all, if I was like a black Muslim, oh my gosh, I'd be so protected. Heck, triple protected if you're like an Arab or Mexican Jew. But where is the protection? Oh, also I could say those countries, but y'all probably wouldn't like me criticizing those countries either. If I start criticizing Iran or Iraq, y'all will probably start calling me anti-Semitic for criticizing Iraq or whoever it is you want to protect. Oh God, I talk bad about some illegals. If you don't like me, you'll probably say you were anti-Semitic for criticizing those freaking Venezuelans if you want to. Everything's anti-Semitic, everything's anti-Jew, must protect Jews, must protect that religion and those Semites. Why? Isn't it supposed to be a Christian country? Y'all tout all your Christianity, about how wonderfully Christian you are. How many laws protect Christianity? You talk about how there's all these evils against white people. There are no hate speech laws protecting white people. Why is the Semitic race protected, but the white race is not in America? Why is the Jewish religion protected and the Christian religion is not in America? What the heck are you doing? What are we doing? Even right now, in the name of Christianity, we have Charlie Kirk's wife forgiving her killer. Is she gonna be like that other blonde white chick who brought the murderer of her kid into her home and then he murdered her? Something like that gonna happen? Well, it's kind of similar. When these people eternally forgive the people who hate us, that makes us all look weak. You're gonna get harassed. You're gonna get attacked. Are you Christian? Are you a straight white person? Oh, you know who's gonna attack you? The person who sees you as weak because they saw blonde white lady, Mrs. Kirk. Oh, the Kirk widow. They saw her apologizing and simping. They saw her bowing down and shining the shoes and kissing the dick of and forgiving the man who killed her husband. That makes them think you're a weak victim, that they can just do whatever they want to. You and all your people, all your Christians, all your white Christians, you're all just freaking cannon fodder to them. You're all just their next victim. Because when you display a bunch of weakness, that's actually bad. When you show vulnerability, dude, we're men. We cannot show vulnerability to our own girlfriends, our own wives. It's hard to be accepted for your vulnerability emotionally when you want to talk about something important to your girlfriend or wife, and this is immediately after you just bent her over, turned her over, flipped her over, and gave her like 15 orgasms. You still can't be vulnerable to those people, to your own damn wife. But your wife will happily show vulnerability and weakness to the rest of the damn world. And then praise a religion you didn't even follow. Oh, gotta protect and praise Israel and talk bad against anti-Semites. Was Charlie Kirk a Jewish Semite? Did he speak Hebrew? Did he have foreskin or not? We gotta know. Did this guy have foreskin? No, probably not. Well then, maybe his wife should be talking about how we need to stand up for Christians and Jesus. And, maybe her dead white husband instead of Semitic people across the damn planet, across a giant ocean. No, y'all don't think of that. You just think that it's so great to give forgiveness to the people who murder your family members because Jesus said something about that. Well, didn't Jesus also say to stand up for yourselves, to sell your cloaks and buy swords? Didn't Jesus also tell us to not be weak and to not bow down to different religions? Didn't he specifically stand up to the Jewish religion, literally, specifically? Because, there wasn't any Christianity. All those Pharisees, the religion he was criticizing, the leaders of that religion, the people he was saying, don't let them trick you. Don't let them fool you. Don't let them make you bow to their God. That was Jesus Christ. The Father and the Son of God, Jesus Christ, the literal figurehead of your Christian religion. That was him saying that. And do you know what the big religion in charge he was talking about was? It was Judaism. Duh. So Jesus himself told you not to do this and told you not to behave like this. Are you Christian or are you Jewish? Are you America or are you an Israelite? These are pretty simple questions. But the right can't answer them. My right, our right. I'm freaking farther right than Nick Fuentes probably. But I ain't here, probably, farther right than all of them, because I'm not praising Israel and calling people anti-Semitic for saying that the country we created and a different religion should not be in our government ruling us and making it illegal to criticize them. Maybe Israel, and the Jews, a different religion, Israel, a different country, Judaism, a different religion, should not be in charge of us. They should not be allowed to make it illegal to say anything about them. Not even just bad things. You just point out, like corruption or bribes or something, and it just happens to be someone, probably, he might not even be Semitic, he might not even be a Semite, he's just a corrupt, bad person stealing money and stuff, and he just happens to be the Jewish religion. Gotta protect him, gotta save him. But absolutely horrible, brutal, horrific, random, racist, race-motivated hate crime murders can be done against children, and it's okay. They're just white Christians. Who cares? Who cares? As long as you're not a white or a Christian, just murder those children, and everyone will defend you and call you anti-Semitic or something. If you dare call out their hypocrisy for protecting the child murderer criminal or the woman murderer criminal, it's okay. Just gotta, kill the white people, kill the white kids, kill the straight white man, kill the Christian, burn his church down. That's not hate speech. That's not a crime for being anti-anybody. Being anti-Christian, being anti-white, there's no laws against that. Only anti-Semitism. That's it. And I haven't even said anything anti-Semitic. I haven't criticized their race. All I've said is I don't want it to be illegal. I don't want to lose my freedom of speech if I criticize a country halfway across the goddamn world, across the Atlantic Ocean, or a religion that was never the American religion. It was never my religion. Never the religion of really any of my peoples. I've done a DNA test. I have no Israeli, I have no ties. No ties genetically, no ties ethnically, and no ties religiously to them. Why do you have to protect them from me and take away my freedom of speech and threaten to throw me into prison even if I dare criticize them? They ain't me. They ain't connected to me in any way. So I'm going to criticize them if I want to. And government, y'all are going to have to shut the hell up. Don't get your panties in a wad, you know. Maybe take the foreign boot out of your butthole and actually be like America first, American people first, Christianity first. Anyone said Christianity first? Anyone ever said like, yeah, I don't think I've heard anyone say that. Nobody's saying Jesus first. Instead of saying Christianity first, instead of saying Jesus first, they're saying we must lock people up for anti-Semitism, protect Israel, and call ourselves Judeo-Christian and praise the Jews and their Jewish religion. No one's saying Christianity first, but I'm sure there's people behind closed doors who are already saying Judaism first, Israel first. They're already putting them above us. You know, if you think about it for 10 seconds, I mean, I just laid it out anyway, you know, I just said it, but you think about these things for like half a goddamn minute even, like, you're gonna realize it's all stupid. It's all power and control games. It's just to take away your rights and pretty much make you these people's damn servant. So does Christianity even truly exist anymore? Because I'm wondering. Almost every church will have Israeli flags. There's oof. I have not looked this up. I probably should. But I'm kind of wondering. That's the marijuana. All these Christian churches all over the place are all showing off all their Israeli flags. I'm gonna have to put out that joint. All these Christian churches all over the place, freaking probably all 50 darn states. And I'm sure, you know, it's all over Europe and everything too. How many of these churches have a crucifix versus how many of these churches are hanging up an actual Jesus or a picture of him at least, versus how many of them have Israeli flags, Judaism religion flags? Because right now I'm thinking there are probably every church has a Star of David hung up above the church, hung up on their walls. And I guarantee not every church has Jesus. So I assure you, there's at least a great chance that more churches are hanging up Judaism, the Star of David, and Israeli flags. They're actually hanging up and displaying Jesus himself. because I go by churches. Because, I have to travel through the city to get places. All the churches have Palestine, Israel, Star of David, gay flag, trans flag, Black Lives Matter, but I don't see a crucifix, I don't see a cross, and I don't see an American flag. Like, they have all this iconography, but none of it is Christian. What the heck? Guarantee all the churches around me in this damned city, like literally it is damned. Like, this place may as well be Sodom or Gomorrah. I don't know which, but it's one of them. I don't even know where there is a church that has a Jesus or an American flag or even a big portrait of Jesus's face. I can tell you all the other assortment of flags that they have, all the other assortment. That's why I did speech there before. So then I got brain cancer, and I slipped back into it. But I probably would have a very hard time. Heck, I'm thinking about becoming maybe more of a better Christian in the future. Maybe finding a church to start going to. Get myself some community too. But I can't find any Christian churches. I can find churches that have a Christian name, but all I see is it's a Christian. It's a church building. But it's a church building of Palestine and Israel and Stars of David and, heck, there's a different one the last time I was looking. All these different iconography, these symbols, these pictures, these flags, none of them are Christian. It's not like they have, a flag of freaking, I guess, I don't know if Bethlehem and stuff had flags, but it's not even like a flag that's just Christian stuff. It could just have John 3:16 or something on it, But instead, that space is used for something else. Every little spot that they got, you can't drive past it, you can't go in the door, you can't look in the window and actually see Christian Jesus stuff. And that bothers me. It bothers me greatly. Because I don't even have to go into the church, into any of these churches, to know what's up. And some of them, I don't know if any of y'all have seen this too, but I swear there are churches which have voluntarily, there's no flag, there's not a flag. I don't see a cross on the top of it. There are churches that do not have a cross on the top of their church. Is it just me? Or does that just kinda not sit well? It very much does not sit well with me. That there are churches that are deciding they don't even want their cross. The religion is literally being torn apart by everyone that hates it, and no one cares. No one's doing stuff. Even Trump, like I said, he's all we're gonna lock you up and take away your rights and investigate you for anti-Semitism. I didn't hear anti-Christianity. I didn't say they're going to go after people who are saying these horrible things and making all these threats against Christianity. No. That's not protected religion. There's only two protected religions. Those are Judaism and Islam. That's two. There isn't a third. Christianity is not on that list. Trump, the supposed super Christian, has no legal problems or qualms with people criticizing Christianity. Every now and again, you'll hear him give just a tiny bit of lip service. But if he's making laws to protect a different religion, and probably totally on board with freaking trying to protect the Muslim religion, or at least a hell of a lot of places are, if they're protecting Muslims, they're also protecting Jews. If they're protecting Islam, they're protecting Judaism. It's hand in hand. Not who Trump claims to be, not what Trump identifies as. Why is he not protecting the groups and the religion he identifies as? Why is a Christian not protecting Christians? Why is he not... He's not protecting any Christian race. He's the Christian race. I haven't said that in a while. He's not protecting anyone of any Christian religion. The Christian religion, any denomination, you don't get protection. But Trump is a Christian who believes in Christ and God and goes to church. Trump, the supposedly standing up for white people, blonde white man, he'll protect Semite race, but he won't do any protections for white race. Why is he not doing anything except a little lip service to the very groups he is? Why is the Christian not protecting Christians? Why is the white guy not doing anything to protect white people? They could make laws to make that hate speech and hate crime laws. They could. If they can do that for the Jewish, Judaism religion, racial Semites, then they could assuredly do it for white Christians. If you can do it for one group, you can do it for another. Why are you leaving out literally yourself? But please tell me. Leave a comment, leave an essay after my rant. What do you think of the straight white man Christian Trump, who is supposedly an evil racist, like Christian supremacist and stuff? Like, what do you think about him not protecting his own whiteness or his own Christianness? What do you think of him not protecting you? What do you think of him having nothing to say as Christianity is just being practically butchered in the street, definitely oppressed by other religions and other places? What do you think about him not protecting it? I am repeating this again. I'm kind of stoned and have a lot of anxiety. But please, put stuff out there. Let them know that we got a problem with our freedom of speech and our rights being taken away from us American white Christians if we dare to criticize Israeli, like Jewish, Semite, Israelites. Why? Now, I'm not going to shed a tear. I want to shed a tear over my rights being taken away because they want to protect completely friggin' different people. That should irritate all of us. It should make us all sad. But I gotta stop, and I gotta smoke the rest of this joint, and go about the rest of my day. So please, try your best to keep yourself safe. Leave the Semite race, Jew religion, Judaism religion, just the Israeli country. Leave them alone. Don't give them ammo to use against you. Don't let them come after you because of something that you said. Love you all. Have a beautiful day. If you have actually watched my freaking little live stream, oh wait, this is a video. If you actually watched this whole damn thing, you're amazing. I can't believe I caught your attention so long. Beautiful day. Enjoy this sun.